Okay, just gonna get this out. Sorry I left my Prada, at the dry cleaners. Basically, we're on different timelines. I'm dealing with this shark eyes, and that's what's going on right now. And there may be some real magi witch doctors or some medicine men out there that are doing this on a daily basis. But for me, this is all, learning as I go. So sorry if I'm not keeping up pace or if I don't have the balls for Groxt. I've been dealing with Grox for a long time, so sorry about all that. But I try not to make the videos too much about me. I just noticed that my stuff is imprinted into everything, and it's probably like that for everyone else. And maybe my story is a microcosm of everyone else's story. Again, sorry I'm not as articulate as everyone else, but maybe my story is like a blueprint for what everyone else goes through, and like my stories that I tell are the same for everyone else. So, okay, so now this is day 2 of Shark Eyes. Okay, this is March 21st, 2020. Now, if I'm correct, there's going to be a clone, and there's going to be all this will be said at a later date by the clone. Okay, so that's how that's how I feel in the spirit. Okay, that's how this is all coming to me. So I went to Fossil Park with my dad, asked why he did a West Point run because that's what he said he did, and that stuck out to me. But he was being I don't know who I was, but he was the Revelation 17 helping woman, okay, who's really the top dog herself in more ways than one. And I just go back to behind my house at Old Cabin. I think of a time where everyone was silent, sort of thing, and I think that's tied to the Revelation 17 woman, and that would be the only thing that would be counted against her in my book. But that's not even a street sort of thing. So and plus, who even gives a fuck about my street anyway? We're way past all that, and I'm being merciful. I'm being as merciful as God allows me to be. And with these killings of people that he kills in the media and stuff, it's like he stands up for me, is the way I need to read it. So got KFC for lunch, didn't want to get Bucket like Mr. Bucket. Mr. Bucket, put your balls in my mouth, all that. But not in that way. I've noticed that everything I'm saying is being flipped the wrong way. Okay, so, and I'm not gay or anything. I just noticed this stuff, but did want a literal food meal. Then I had a girlfriend. My first girlfriend was this. She was named after a vampire, and after Lexington, and that'll come up in the talk whenever this does happen, or if it already happened. But the Diet Coke got spilled, so that was 3 feLL. Okay, in that way, with Tom Cruise's name from Tropic Thunder being as a sort of John Voight from Mission Impossible. You'll see all that symbolism as we go. So, am I going to say Grox? I'm not saying Grox is evil. I'm just saying there's something going on here that we're not all seeing. Like, I understand that he's a coach, but I also understand we've been stuck for a long time. That's all I'm saying. So, and people have good points that have evidence against him, is what I'm saying. There's a few that I've talked to that have been like that, but I took her up to my room, and she saw. I said, "Don't, you know, don't embarrass me or whatever." And I had like Matrix and Marvel and like DC posters all up in my room. This was when I was in high school, and so she kind of laughed or whatever. And then we watched Prestige and like made out, but that was it. Like, and then I ended up breaking up with her because uh, it was an ego thing basically. But you know, that's how all this stuff is. Probably because I have starseed business going on. I have itchy legs, like an itchy, all parts of my body itch because I'm a starseed, and that's all Naughty Beaver information. But also, there's this whole thing of the dead things, which is written about the waters of the deep bring forth dead things, which is Sardis, and it's the hewers of wood and all that, Zidon, and basically those could be the ones who, and plus the Megarans, remnant, would be the ones who make it in Hollywood and stuff. That's that 107 deal. That's what this shows. I'm not making it up, okay? So, and then notice my timeline is different than yours. When I'm doing all this, I'm not saying like Dan Barrett and all those guys. I'm not really talking in the present right now. I'm saying this to look back on when I'm not around, because that's what I see is coming. Like there will be some shift, but I'm not gonna do anything to myself or anything like that. I'm not like that, but or haven't been for a while, but I do see something like there's going to be a shift. So this is all in the talk. We just had lunch, KFC lunch, and like we were talking, me and my parents. So, but they were both they were both different people. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in this shark eyes. You get it? So, and then I understand the Dan Barrett and like all that, but and then I understand. If you want to say you've been cooked and all that, I get that, I've been cooked too, or whoever's been cooked, it's fine, And then I had something else I wanted to say. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through this shark eyes. So, oh yeah. I'm not saying that anyone is this guy here. This ultra fag or whatever, traffic. Okay, I'm not saying that's Ben V or anyone. Like that's nothing. That's nothing to be afraid of. Okay, that it is a strong vision, but I'm setting all this up. Like I wrote it down exactly how it came to me, and like it's nothing. Like this is all the finish line. Can't you see that? This is the finish line. I mean, I'm sorry. I need to put that on here. I guess. Finish. Okay. That's. I mean, that's what this is. This isn't like, oh, we're gonna be trapped for a while. It's all. No, I put on here. No one knows the day or hour as a Matrix trick. That means, like, everyone will be expecting it, is what I'm saying. Like, it'll happen, like, oh man, like, we missed it by 5 days. And then it happens within that time, but it's a Matrix trick. Matrix Infinity trick. See that? So, I'm just relaying all this. This isn't it's not anything against anybody. We know that. We know that I don't say anything against anyone. I'm just saying and no one has to do anything. Hopefully, it's like this. I don't know how everyone gets into the shark eyes, how they hack into that. I'm on this continuous timeline from the 47s because I did the Constantine the first night. I got the stain, which was the food or whatever, the fasting or not taking a break with the game. So now I'm in this shark eyes. And hopefully afterwards I don't go into another 47. Hopefully it was that I did both of them at once. But, it's whatever God wants to do. So thank you.